Hello students, today I'll begin with a new chapter, that is fourth chapter, that is leverage. Now what is leverage? Leverage is a technique which is used to quantify risk-return relationship of different alternatives of capital structure. It is a technique to quantify the risk. What amount of risk, what quality of risk, what is the relationship between the risk and the return, and of different alternatives of the capital structure. Okay, let us see the meaning of risk. Let us go through the meaning of the risk. Risk exists because of lack of certainty. Lack of certainty, risk exists. Risk attached to a firm can be divided into two categories. They are a business risk and a financial risk. Business risk can be defined as a variability of earnings before interest and tax. It results because of internal and external environment. It is unavoidable risk. Business earnings, because some of the risks are unavoidable. That kind of risk we call it as business risk. What is financial risk? A financial risk relating to the capital structure. If in the variation in the capital structure, if your capital structure is wrong, in that case it is considered as a financial risk. Okay. Under the leverage, there are three types of leverage. They are operating leverage, financial leverage, and combined leverage. So, what is operating leverage? Operating leverage is a measure of a business risk. Okay, it is a measure of business risk. Operating leverage is defined as a firm's ability to use fixed operating cost to magnify the effect of changes in sale on its earnings before interest and tax. The percentage change in EBIT occurs due to the percentage change in sales is known as degree of operating leverage. Okay, so that is known as degree of operating leverage. Okay, so operating leverage means when the company uses a fixed cost, because of fixed cost there is a changes in the profit. That profit we call it as operating the leverage. Okay, now let us go through the pro forma of operating the leverage. There are formulas. See, this format is very important because with the help of this format we have to calculate all the three leverages. The format is sales minus variable cost contribution, contribution minus fixed cost, it is EBIT, EBIT minus interest, minus interest you will get EBT, EBT less tax you will get EAT, EAT less preference dividend you will get surplus profit. Okay, so this is how we have to calculate. Now there are formula to calculate operating leverage. So degree of operating leverage is percentage change in EBIT divided by percentage change in sales. Another formula is contribution divided by EBIT. Contribution you know how to calculate, sales minus variable cost. EBIT is sales minus variable cost minus fixed cost. Now we will do the problem here. There are in one problem itself there are many questions are asked. So together we will do it. Now the first question is contribution is given as 10,000 and EBIT as 2,000. Okay. So the formula to calculate operating leverage is contribution divided by EBIT. So it will be see here, contribution divided by EBIT. Contribution is 10,000, EBIT is 2,000. So 10,000 divided by 2,000, it is 5. Now degree of operating leverage. See the second question asked here. Contribution is 20, fixed cost is 15,000. So contribution divided by EBIT. EBIT is nothing but contribution minus fixed cost. So 20,000 minus 15,000. You will get see contribution is 20,000, EBIT is 20,000 minus 15,000. It is 4. Okay. Now degree of operating leverage. See the third question asked here. Sales is given, variable cost is given, fixed cost is given. So sales minus variable cost, you will get contribution. Contribution minus fixed cost, you will get a EBIT. So all the two information you can calculate. So C is contribution divided by EBIT. How you got is sales minus variable cost. Here sales minus variable cost minus fixed cost, you will get the answer as 2. Okay. Next problem. Next point. Sales 10,000 units, selling price 10 rupees, variable cost 60%, total operating cost 90%. Okay. Now sales is given, sales per unit is given. So sales units into per unit, you will get total sales. 60% if you take off sales, you will get variable cost. If you deduct, you will get operating cost. Minus operating cost is nothing but fixed cost. So that is 90%. So see your calculation here. See sales you will get, variable cost you will get, contribution sales minus fixed cost is 90% of sales. So 90% of sales, it is minus 60,000 variable cost. So operating cost means it includes both variable cost and fixed cost. So if you calculate from the sales 90%, you will get 90,000. From 90,000, if you deduct the variable cost 60,000, you will get 30,000 as fixed cost. EBIT. Now what is EBIT? EBIT is 40,000 minus 30,000, that is contribution minus fixed cost. You will get EBIT 10,000. Okay, so now apply the formula, you will get the answer 4. Okay, next. Installed capacity 20,000 units, actual production and sales 75% of installed capacity. Selling price per unit 10, fixed cost 30,000, total operating cost 80%. Okay, so here also you can see installed capacity 20,000, actual production is 75%. So 20,000 into 75%, you will get what is actual output. 20,000 into 75%. You will get around calculate here, see the E point E. So 75,000 into 20%, it is how much you will get it. Into 10 you will get the sales. Variable cost is 80% of sales, so it is 1,50,000 into 80% minus 30,000, it is you will get 90,000. See fixed cost is there here, so you will get here around here see 30,000 is a fixed cost, variable cost is 40,000, 90,000, then contribution 60,000, EBIT contribution minus fixed cost, you will get EBIT. Now apply the formula and calculate. Okay, now see the F point. Sales is given, cost of goods sold is given 20,000 plus 55% of selling price. Selling expenses is 5% of sale. Administration is, these are all fixed expenses. Okay, cost of goods sold you have to deduct. So go to the F point. See sales, variable cost is 55% plus 5%, so 60%. 1 lakh into 60%, it is 60,000. So 1 lakh minus 60,000, 40,000 contribution less fixed cost. Fixed cost is 20,000 plus 10,000. Yeah, here see 30,000 is a fixed cost. F point. Yeah. 10,000 is administration expenses, selling expenses is 5% of sale. So total of all those things, two of the amount, you will get 30,000, deduct, you will get EBIT. So contribution divided by EBIT, you will get operating leverage. See here. Next, G point number G. Point number G, go to the problem here. So you will get see G point is here. increase in EBIT and increase in sales. This is a direct formula you can use directly. Change in sales divided by change in EBIT divided by change in sales. So 200% divided by 50%. So you will get 4. Next, next also same thing. Change in EBIT divided by change in sales. H point. See here, H point. Point number H. Yeah, same. Now here sales is given and EBIT is given. They have not given the cost, so you have to use the formula of change in sales divided by change in EBIT. See, change in sales means from 1000 to 1500 there is a change. Here also there is a change from 1500 to 4500. So see the point number I. Yeah, here. See, change in sales, deduct, you will get the difference. Here also deduct, you will get the difference. Divided, you will get the answer 4. So 2000 and 3000 units. Here also change in EBIT, change in sales. So there is a change of both values. So divide, you will get the answer. Next, K and I. So K and I. Percentage drop in sales make the EBIT 0. Percentage change in sales double the EBIT 20%. So percentage change in sales here, what happens is make the sales 20%. So it is 100 divided by 20%, it is 5, which makes that 5 times. So it is 100%. 100% divided by 20%, it is a 5. Okay, so what they have asked is percentage drop in sales to make the EBIT 0. EBIT becomes a 0, it seems. So what will be the percentage? It is 20%. So 100% will be the EBIT and this will be 20%. Like that you have to do for both this thing. Okay, so in this problem you have covered all the ways of doing the operating leverage, the different ways of doing operating leverage. Okay, go through the problem. If you have any doubts, you can clarify. Thank you.